Teacher talking sports, what it does, what it do, how we living. Let's look at the Pro Basketball Hall of Fame finalists, which were announced today. Finalists were announced during All-Star Weekend. Manu Ginobili, Marcus Johnson, Swin Cash, headline finalists for 2022 Basketball Hall of Fame class. There are 11 people that were named finalists. Last few years of Hall of Fame inductions have been among the most star-studded. Kobe, Garnett, Duncan, Pierce, Bosh, Weber. Not likely to be the case this year. Not as big, high-profile players, but the 11 finalists are Lita Andrews, Swin Cash, Michael Cooper, Hugh Evans, Manu Ginobili, Tim Hardaway, Bob Huggins, Marcus Johnson, George Karl, Mary Ann Stanley, and Lindsay Whalen. Now, I can't comment on all of these people. I'm not familiar with all of them. I know one is a high school coach. One is a WNBA winning head coach. I know Swin Cash was an outstanding player in during her playing days. I know Lindsay Whalen, I believe, won 4 WNBA titles, so she would be well deserving. I can speak on a lot of the NBA guys as well as Bob Huggins. Bob Huggins, longtime college coach, mostly at Cincinnati and West Virginia. Career record 842 and 368. Has made the NCAA tournament 25 times and made a Final Four both with West Virginia and Cincinnati. Guy like Manu Ginobili, who probably will get in on the first ballot. You look at his stats, they're not glorious, they're not fabulous, but he's a 4-time NBA champ, spent 16 seasons with a Spurs team that could be seen kind of like a dynasty, along with Tony Parker and Tim Duncan. Ginobili played such a huge role on those teams. A guy like Marcus Johnson was a 5-time All-Star, averaged over 20 points for his career, along with 7 rebounds. Michael Cooper, another guy who won't have the offensive numbers. He was a 5-time NBA champ, though, with the Lakers, the 1986-87 Defensive Player of the Year. 5 times as an all-defensive first-team member, 3 times all-defensive second. As a Knicks fan, I remember those battles with the Heat we had, and Tim Hardaway is a finalist. Hardaway had some very good seasons with the Heat. 5-time All-Star, 5-time All-NBA, 8.2 assists per game for his career. Of course, he started out as a member of the Golden State Warriors. Run TMC. MCer in the Hall. Mitch Richmond and Chris Mullin can all of Run TMC get in. George Karl, 27 seasons as a head coach, 1,175 and 824 record in the regular season. That's the 6th most wins by a head coach in NBA history. He did make one NBA Finals with the Sonics, which they did not win. And all-time was 80 and 105 in the playoffs. So what do you guys think? Maybe you know more of like the Hugh Evans, Marianne Stanley, Lita Andrews. Maybe you know more about them, and you could mention if you believe they should be in the Hall. But who else do you think should get in? I would like to see Tim Hardaway get in. I think it's deserved. He did say something controversial in the past. If you want to look it up, go for it. I'm not going to mention it on here. But Manu Ginobili, in all likelihood, will be first ballot. Bob Huggins is definitely should get a lot of consideration. Has been one of the best college head coaches for about the past 30 seasons now. George Karl, I'm not a huge fan of his. Yes, he's had plenty of success in the NBA, but he said a lot of things I haven't liked as well. But do you believe he's done enough to be a Hall of Fame head coach? Michael Cooper may not have the offensive numbers to get in. Marcus Johnson, a very good career. I don't know if it's Hall of Fame worthy, but there's been a few guys who have gotten in, not just Basketball Hall of Fame, but baseball, football as well, who may not seem like they're Hall of Fame worthy. I don't want to say they're getting watered down, but a lot of guys have been making it that can be seen as questionable. Who would you like to see get in out of those 11 finalists? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.